But if enemies were coming from whichever direction, they would first meet up with the soldiers. But to make the houses, they had to first make the retaining wall, so that the soils were not washed downhill. Is that okay? That's one type of a wall. We are still on the how part of it. The second type of a wall. Can you see that smaller wall there? Yes, at the bottom of the main wall. Right. Those smaller walls were made to further broaden up the base of the main wall, make it even wider. They put another one to make it even wider. We call those smaller bottom walls buttress walls. Buttress walls. So how many types of walls have we talked about so far? Hey, the girl in black. Two, can you give me the names? Very good. Oh, on retaining wall, you put a stroke. We can also call the retaining walls revetment. Revetment. Whoa. Revetment of retaining wall. Please write that. Revetment of retaining wall. Then when we finally get to the top there are walls which were not built to retain the soils, nor to buttress any wall. They stand on their own for purposes of making the enclosures. Those ones are called free-standing walls. Free-standing walls. So we have completed the number now of the three types of walls. Those were types of walls. Type of walls. We want to exhaust this question. How were they building the wall? You guys, what are you doing? You aren't writing anything down. You want to disturb us. Now we are going to the styles on the walls. Styles, not types of walls. Styles on the walls. Styles. The earliest style that our ancestors used to build the wall is called, earliest one, rough style. Rough style. Rough style. With irregularly shaped stones and gaps in between. Irregularly shaped stones and gaps in between. That's the first style. Earliest style. Then they upgraded to the second style called the poor style. Poor style. That wall is out of the poor style. It's not because it's bad. No, they tend to compare it with the latest one, the most well-polished one that we are going to witness at the great enclosure. So the second one is the poor style. Recess enclosure. Recess enclosure. The recess enclosure. R-E-C-E-S-S. Recess enclosure. Why it was called the recess enclosure is because we have those vertical slots on this wall, these are the recesses. These ones are the recesses. So that's why we call it the recess enclosure. Recess enclosure. Now the recess enclosure was used by the shamans of the king. By the shamans of the king. What is a shaman? What is a shaman? Was used by the shamans of the king. Used by the shaman. 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 By the shamans of the king. What is a shaman? What is a shaman? What do you think a shaman is? What's a shaman? You were close. Also close. A shaman. A shaman is a spirit medium. Is a spirit medium. Spirit medium. So the spirit mediums of the king were in 3 classes. He's a spirit medium. So the king was up here with his spirit medium. But now we're saying they were in 3 classes. First class, 1. Number 1, shaman is a rainmaker. 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 By the way, what do we call a spirit medium in Shona? No. What else? Very good. Very good. Well done. Is there Shikiro? Where the Mudzimu comes on? Right. Then we say spirit medium. Number 1. 2. Fortune tellers. The fortune tellers. Number 2. Rainmaker, fortune teller. Rainmaker, fortune teller. Number 3. Herbalists. So you put a stroke on rainmaker. We want the Shona name for a rainmaker. What is the Shona name for a rainmaker? What do you think the name is? Rainmaker. What do we call the rainmaker in Shona? Yes! Clap hands for our sister. Yes. Nyusa. Yeah, Nyusa. Then, what do we call a fortune teller in Shona? Fortune teller. Yes. He was close. Don't laugh at him. He was close. Very good. Very. You are clapping for him. Is that yeah? Sorry. Yeah, Mfemberi. Mfemberi. Good. Very good, my sister. The 3rd class, herbalist. What do we call a herbalist in Shona? Now this one is very easy. Very good, my little sister. Very good. Yeah, so these are the classes of the spirit medium, of the shamans that were up here with the king. Gold furnace enclosure. Gold furnace enclosure. So from the name, what do you think was happening here? We use the word smelting. Very good, my sister. Well tried. They were smelting gold among other metals. During those days, we already discovered these guys were smelting iron for making tools like hammers and chisels, spears, axes to cut down wood and all that. Spears, also arrowheads, knives, iron, gold for trade, copper for jewelry, and tin. So they were doing the smelting here in the gold furnace enclosure. Along the face of that rock, who can tell me the difference between that granite rock and this granite rock? What is the difference that you notice? It's just by looking at it. The surfaces. What is the difference between the surfaces of these two rocks? Yes?
That one's smoother than the other.
Yeah, very good. Very good. So from the fire that was coming out of the furnaces down there, constant heating and cooling at night, when they retired for sleep, then later it peeled off through a physical type of weathering called exfoliation. It exfoliated. That's why then it left that smooth surface. It was from the burning while they were smelting the metal. So we call this one the gold furnace and clay. So pieces of metal, broken pieces of furnaces. These furnaces were made out of clay. So they were later found by archaeologists. Can you even write the spelling of archaeology? Please.